God's advice today. This message was lovingly prepared to bring peace and guidance to your heart. If it touches you, feel free to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on the notification bell. That way, you'll keep receiving uplifting content. Stay with us until the end. We've prepared something special with great care. Discover something life-changing. In the first comment, I left a special prayer and an opportunity that could open doors you never imagined. God said, "My beloved child, listen with an attentive heart to what I now say, for this is a holy hour, a moment when heaven leans over you to pour out grace and response. I have seen every tear that ran down in the silence of the night. I heard the cries you made when you thought no one was listening. I was with you in every fall, in every battle fought in the solitude of your heart. My love never departed, even when everything seemed to collapse. And today, with the authority that was given to me before the foundation of the world, I declare, enough of silent suffering, enough of carrying burdens I did not give you. Are you seeking a profound spiritual change in your life and in the lives of those you love? Imagine attracting wealth and abundance in less than a week, while blessings pour over you daily. All of this begins with a simple 1-minute prayer. To discover how this technique can transform your reality, click the link in the first comment. Every step you take toward this journey not only blesses you but also supports our channel and the dedicated team bringing this valuable content to you. Do not wait any longer to begin this journey of spiritual and material transformation. Click now to learn more and begin your path toward a fuller and more abundant life. I come with strong and tender hands to undo the knots in your soul and lead you to a new season. My promise will not fail. As it is written, "Call to me and I will answer you and tell you great and unsearchable things you do not know." Jeremiah chapter 33 verse 3, "This word is alive upon you, son. The time of revelation has come, and what once seemed closed, I now open with my power. The pain that once paralyzed you will now be a testimony of my restoration. I call you by name, I uphold you with my strong arm, and I raise you up in front of those who thought it was the end. I make all things new, and what once seemed broken will be rebuilt with my glory." Comment, I trust in God's love, He is my refuge. You have carried invisible weights that tried to silence your joy. You have fought with feelings no one sees, facing battles you don't fully understand yourself. There are pains that were never placed on your shoulders by me, but you took them on as if they were your responsibility. Your hands are tired from trying to solve everything alone, from seeking shelter in places that do not satisfy your soul. And I saw it. I saw every moment when your hope almost went out, every tear that fell when no one else was watching. I was there when your soul groaned in silence, when your eyes closed with the question that tore at your heart, "How long, Lord?" And today, with divine authority, I declare, until now. Because now I rise in your favor. Now I enter your story with power, grace, and glory. I invade your storm with the peace only I can bring. And at my command, the winds that threatened you are silenced. The enemy tried to paralyze you, deceive you, steal your faith, but he could not extinguish the flame I myself placed in your heart. And because that flame remained lit even in the deepest darkness, today I breathe a new breath of life over you. I am your Father. I am the one who loves you with eternal love. And I will never, ever abandon you. Comment, I trust in God's love, He is my refuge. My voice breaks through the barriers that imprisoned you, tears the veil of despair, and touches your heart right now with restoring power. No pain of yours went unnoticed before me. No cry of yours was forgotten. Every whispered prayer in the lonely midnight hour was heard by my attentive heart. Even when you thought you were alone, I was there. When words failed and only sighs remained, I gathered them like precious jewels. And now I declare that the time of restoration has come. Yes, my son, I come with healing and response. As it is written in Psalm 126 verse 5, those who sow with tears will reap with songs of joy. I saw your sowing amid pain, your faithfulness when everything seemed to fall apart. Now I come with the reward. I come with abundant harvest, with overflowing joy. Lift your eyes, for the promise is before you. You were not forgotten. You were prepared, molded, strengthened. The waiting was not in vain, it was my love training you for what is coming. Walk with confidence. Your story is being written by my hands. Comment, God's promises never fail, my harvest comes with joy. I know the cycles that have surrounded you like constant shadows, frustration, fear, losses, and sadness repeating as if they would never end. But today, in my name, I declare that these cycles have been broken. I undo the chains that tied you to the past, that bound your mind and soul to old pains and unconscious agreements. Heaven has decreed freedom over you. A new season is opening before your feet. And in the midst of this liberation, I reveal myself as your defender, your protector, your father. For the Lord your God will be with you wherever you go. Joshua chapter 1 verse 9, I rise as a warrior beside you. No stronghold will resist my presence. I enter the places where you were wounded and bring healing. I visit the areas of your soul that were dry and cause life to spring forth. What was a curse will now become a blessing. What was ruin will now be rebuilt with grace and splendor. My son, look forward, walk with your eyes fixed on me. Because where I lead you, the enemy cannot touch you. I will be the light on your path, the voice that guides you, the shield that protects you. And no one can stop my plans. Comment, God has broken the old cycles and leads me in freedom. Now is the time when your soul will breathe relief. Now is the time for a new beginning. I do not only heal what hurt, I transform what seemed lost into a platform for your testimony. Many will see what I am doing in your life and know that I am God. They will see your peace where once there was anguish. They will see your firmness where once there was fear. They will see your faith where once there was doubt. Because I do not do incomplete works, and what I began in you, I will complete perfectly. You are no longer the same. Something has changed within you. Yes, you were broken, but now you are being rebuilt by my hands. The pieces were gathered not with human patches, but with the eternal cement of my grace. My son, walk with courage. The new has already begun. Do not look back, for what is to come is greater than everything you left behind. I am with you. I am the God who makes all things new. And everything I touched in your life today will be a sign of my eternal love. Live the fullness of my promise. What once was pain will now become your prophetic voice, your banner of victory. And where there once were tears, there will now be celebration. Did you know there's an effective method to attract more financial prosperity? This technique can help transform your deep-rooted beliefs and change the way you perceive reality. It was something that profoundly impacted my life, and we would love to invite you to discover this special practice. When we trust that God wants to act in our lives, we gain the courage to ask Him directly. God desires to bless each of us in a unique and wonderful way. That's why it's important to seek His blessings with faith and trust, believing that He has a special plan for you. If you'd like to support our work and the team that is dedicated to bringing inspiring and life-changing content, we invite you to check out our product. The link is in the first comment so you can discover how this technique may help you on your journey as well. Your support helps us continue to share messages that truly make a difference. We deeply appreciate your trust and support. My child, listen closely. Your waiting was not in vain. Every second of silence was filled with my presence, even when your eyes couldn't perceive me. I was there, shaping you with patience, guarding you with care, preparing every detail for the right time to arrive. The doors that once seemed locked were only waiting for heaven's signal to open. And now that time has come. The dreams you thought were lost were kept by me, ripening like precious fruit for the appointed season. Now, I release them upon your life like rain after a long drought. I am leading you to the land of promise, where abundance will bloom where there was once scarcity. Everything I withheld was out of love, so that when the moment came, your heart would be strong, your spirit sensitive, and your faith deeply rooted. As it is written, for the vision is yet for an appointed time, but at the end it shall speak, and not lie, though it tarry, wait for it, because it will surely come, it will not tarry. Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 3. So I say to you, your waiting was not wasted time, it was sacred preparation for the harvest that now begins. And this harvest will be great. Comment, my waiting was divine, now I see the promise fulfilled. Rise up, my beloved child. Shake off the dust of the past, for it no longer defines who you are. The pain, the fear, the mistakes, and the wounds that once held you captive no longer have power over your identity. I have spoken freedom over you, and my word does not return void. I breathed life into you, even when everything around you felt like death. You were never forgotten, you were chosen. I removed the ashes and planted flowers in their place. Where there was darkness, I poured out light. You are no longer the same, and your future will not be a shadow of your past. Your heart will be flooded with a joy that the world cannot understand, but that flows directly from my throne. I am healing your wounds and giving you new garments. You will walk with steady steps, shining eyes, and a renewed spirit. Everything that once caused you pain will now become testimony of my grace. You were created by my hands, sustained by my love, and no evil can stop what I have established. Trust, because the time of rebuilding has ended, it is time to bloom. The desert is behind you. Before you lies a new path full of hope, miracles, and new beginnings I wrote just for you. Now feel my presence around you, like a gentle breeze that soothes the heart. Close your eyes and remember every moment when you thought you were alone. Every night of anguish, every silent tear, every hidden despair, I was there. I was your strength when yours was gone. I was the comfort that embraced you when no one understood. The voice whispering hope in the middle of the pain was mine. The invisible touch that lifted you when you were about to fall, that was me. I have always been with you, and I will never leave you. Now more than ever, I take you by the hand and guide you with my spirit. What once seemed confusing will become clear. What once caused fear will be conquered with authority. You walk beside the victor, the God who has never lost a battle. Your mind will be filled with wisdom. Your life will come into divine order, because I am working in every area. Do not fear, for I am with you. Do not be dismayed, for I am your God. I will strengthen you and help you. I will uphold you with my righteous right hand. Isaiah chapter 41 verse 10. So walk without fear. Your Father goes with you to the end, in every detail, in every day. Comment, the God who sustained me in silence. You were chosen for this time, for this season in your life. It was no accident that you have come this far. You are stepping into a divine mission, a calling that was prepared even before you existed. I call you to be a light, to be a blessing not only for yourself but for everyone around you. It is time to declare with conviction, enough pain, enough delay, enough of every trap the enemy tried to set to imprison and paralyze you. I know how much you have fought, how much you have cried, and yet you remain strong. Now, your breakthrough has come. The miracle you have long awaited is before your eyes. A new beginning is born for you today, my child. Not just a temporary relief from difficulties, but a deep transformation, a new creation where you will become stronger, wiser, and closer to me than ever before. It's not just about receiving blessings but about being shaped to carry them with dignity, responsibility, and love. The suffering you went through was not in vain. It was the preparation your heart needed to open to true compassion. The battles you faced were training for your spirit to depend completely on me, so that you learn to walk in faith and trust. I, who formed you in your mother's womb, placed a unique purpose inside you, something only you can fulfill. And this purpose is great, greater than you can imagine. Perhaps you have seen others advancing faster, receiving blessings that seem different from yours, but that does not mean you are late or that something went wrong. Every step of your journey was designed by me, with love and wisdom. Do not compare yourself, for your path is yours alone, unique and sacred. The time of your miracle is perfect, and the way it will come is designed to make you grow and for your story to be a living testimony of my faithfulness. Trust the process, even when it feels hard or incomprehensible. Comment, I trust in God's perfect timing. Do not fear, my child, even when doubts try to invade your mind and heart. I am not a God who starts something and abandons it halfway. What I started in you, I will finish. My promises for your life are good and will be fulfilled exactly as I said. When fear whispers, "What if everything falls apart?" remember that I am your shield and fortress. Repeat this truth to yourself, declare that I am faithful and that nothing can stop what I have planned for you. Prepare for the surprises that are coming, because I will bless you in ways you never expected. Often, the answers to your prayers will come from unexpected places and people, and provision will arrive by ways you never considered. When those doors open, walk through them with courage and confidence. Do not let fear steal what I am placing in your hands. This is your moment to advance, to live without hesitation, to be fearless before the opportunities one put before you. Even if you don't have all the answers, you don't need to know the next step. You only need to trust me for the next step, for today. Every morning, wake up and say with me, Lord, guide my steps today. Show me where to go, who to speak with, when to rest, and when to move forward. That is enough. Letting go of control is an act of deep faith, and I assure you I will never let you fall. Look back one day and see how the hardest seasons of your life turned into the most beautiful parts of your story. You will be a living testimony of my goodness and faithfulness. And best of all, what seemed to try to destroy you will become a source of hope for many. Your story goes beyond yourself. It is to touch lives, to free hearts, and to bring love and freedom wherever there is despair. Comment, my life is a testimony of God's goodness and faithfulness. Therefore, my child, live this freedom today. Let the joy of the new season shine through your face, your voice, and your words. Laugh again, dance, celebrate every achievement and every step. Declare life over yourself and those around you. Do not allow the weight of past difficulties to follow you into this new chapter. I am taking this burden off your shoulders. You no longer need to carry it alone. Let me carry the weight for you. Walk lighter, breathe deeper, and rest in the assurance that I am your shelter and your sustenance. I understand the difficulties you have faced, the small frustrations, and the moments of fear that try to steal your peace. The enemy will not cease trying to divert you from the path, sending distractions so you get lost along the way. But I tell you with all the authority of heaven, recognize these attacks for what they are, mere distractions. Do not allow them to take root in your heart. Repel them in my name, because in me you have power and authority. You are no longer a victim but a victor. You are not lost but found. You are not captive but free to move forward. Keep this word deep within your being. When circumstances pull you away from your faith and hope, remember this moment. Remember that I said, enough. Enough of the pain that oppresses you, enough of the waiting that tires you, enough of the fear that paralyzes you. The time for your breakthrough has come. The season of your healing has begun. What is coming in your life will surpass all you could imagine, for I am a God who surprises with love and endless blessings. Walk with me, trust me, and watch what only I can do for you. You are worthy and loved, my child. When your heart is filled with praise, when you lift your voice to me with faith and gratitude, I draw even closer to transform your life. The struggles that tried to define who you are coming to an end. The weight that tightened your chest when you woke in the morning is dissipating. The worries that stole your sleep are losing their grip on you. I have not come just to ease your pain but to bring about a complete and deep transformation. It is not just about ending suffering, but about beginning a new chapter that you cannot yet understand. You have endured difficult seasons, silently carrying burdens that seemed unbearable. Often you smiled at the world while your heart broke in secret. But, my child, those days are changing. The road ahead is different from the one you knew. A path illuminated by healing, where joy will dance in your life again, and doors no one can close will start to open. I send peace to places where there was once chaos, replacing confusion with clarity. You are entering a time when the fog that covered your vision clears, revealing with sharpness the plans I prepared especially for you, plans full of hope and promise. Remember what is written in my word, for I know the plans I have for you, declares the Lord, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a future and a hope. Jeremiah 29 verse 11. This is the truth I want to dwell in your heart, above all doubt and fear. You are no longer the same as before the suffering began. Every tear you shed, every battle you faced and overcame, has strengthened your spirit in a new and powerful way. This strength that was born in your silent moments, when you chose to trust me despite everything, will take you to places you never dreamed of reaching. The courage that now lives in you will open new chapters filled with purpose, light, and joy. However, to move forward, you must let go of the mindsets that held you captive for so long. Those that say you are not enough, that you are not ready, that you will never change. These words are not mine. They are lies whispered by fear to keep you captive. Replace them with my truth. You are loved, you are chosen, and you are ready for the next step. Trust what I say about you, not the voices of doubt. I call you to live boldly, to hide no longer. I did not create you to survive but to thrive abundantly. I made you to shine brightly, to rise and lead others still in the darkness where you once were. There are people waiting for you to fulfill your calling because when you do, you will be a light to them, showing what it means to overcome. Your testimony will break chains and open paths for many who are today trapped in the same struggle that once was yours. Keep your heart open to the new things I want to do in your life. I am bringing fresh ideas to your mind, renewed dreams to your spirit, and true relationships that will lift you up. Do not be afraid to trust again, even if you have been hurt in the past. I am sending those who will love you rightly, who will walk beside you without betrayal or judgment. Receive them with an open heart. I guide you to recognize whom I send to you. Also, prepare your home and your life for the blessings that are coming. Let go of what weighs you down, old hurts, bitterness, and anger. You cannot carry resentment and peace at the same time. Choose peace and allow me to heal the wounds you have avoided facing. As you release these old burdens, your heart will have space to welcome new joy. Do not fear the future because I am already there waiting for you. I have gone before you to prepare the way. With every step you take, I will be with you, whispering guidance when you feel unsure, comforting you when the days seem heavy. You will never be alone, not even for a moment. I am surrounding you with my love, protecting you from evil, and creating a firm path beneath your feet, a path that leads to abundant life and true victory. My desire is that you embrace this truth and live it fully. I am your Father, your protector, and your deliverer. Trust me and let me guide your steps toward a future full of hope, transformation, and peace. With love, God. I hope this message has been an inspiration to you. If it touched your heart, write Amen in the comments and share it with someone who also needs to hear this word. I invite you to click on the first comment, where you will find a special prayer and a suggestion to strengthen your spiritual journey. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel to receive more inspiring content like this. See you tomorrow.